Well, here comes a crunch game. So
Bashka.
much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Ball's gone out of play. Adams. Robertson. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice. And it's Fletcher. Looking for a runner. Well, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. White. And it's Wilshere. Darren Fletcher. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wilshere. White. Wilshere. Rice. Konate.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Konate. Bristol look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And Gabriel. Rice. Wilshere. Here's Joao Felix. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. White. Back into the middle. Rice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Couldn't squeeze it through. Konate is... he's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Stood up well to him there. Konate. And the pass is intercepted. Robson. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Fletcher. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Nistelrooy. Wilshere. And it's been played through. Well, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Isak! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Isak deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gabriel. Saliba. Gabriel. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Now Robson played into space, neatly clipped into space. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, nice touch. Early ball. Real chance! Goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
49 minutes is number 9.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played back in. Rooney. Haaland. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Dunk promptly onto that, and that is that. And they win it back again. Haaland. And he's picked out the run. Climbs up big! Caught offside that time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tonali. Manchester United, still this single goal behind. And it's Tonali. He's in a great position here. Mitoma. Haaland, looking to add to his goal. And it's Wilshere. Rooney. That's a cute ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Robson. Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Cross needs to be... He's got it all! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer!
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So
20.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Bristol are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Felix.
So the perfect chance to get one back.
Wilshere. Coming on the field, number 18, Bergkamp. Number 8.
Great reaction. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Perez. Van Dijk. Now Robson bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! Van Nistelrooy. That has not gone well. And back to the keeper they go. Nunez has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So...
Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, they could be caught out here. Koundé. It's Gavi. Robertson. Gavi. Now who's going to be first to this? Gavi plays it in. Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caught offside that time.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Pogba. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Nistelrooy. And they can counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Raul. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi powering forward here. And it's Pogba. Hernandez is onto this. That's the keeper's ball. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Robertson. Now Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. Rijkaard. Koundé. Raul. The message is clear, none shall pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gavi. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Right card. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Robertson. Dink through. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Now that's well seen too. There's a sharp little ball here. Dunk. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Messi. Lewandowski. Played out towards the right wing. And the pass is intercepted. Dunk. Gavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lewandowski. Dixon. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's... Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Portugal are looking to break at pace. Robertson. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for the run.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Hazard. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has been slung wide. Oh, really good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tar spots it and intercepts. It's Park Ji-sung. Hazard. Now it's Lewandowski. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé, And they win it back again. And they're back on the ball again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Pogba. Now it's Osimhen. Gavi. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen's cross.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that Messi!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's going to be another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Quality ball. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Throw in. And he opts to go forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.